fantasy book before. Take all the time you need with that. I'm such a romance girly. I've read one sci-fi novel. Every other book has been romance. So you wanna know what I did? This. I took a crisp $100 bill into Barnes and I came out with this. Y'all, what made me think I should do this? I don't know if I'm even gonna like fantasy. And out of all the books I choose to start with, I buy the whole set. I can't keep getting away with this. So as you can tell by the title of the video, I'm gonna read this entire series. Not in one video, of course. That video would be like an hour long. But I'm at least gonna start with the first one and we'll see how it goes. It's so beautiful. This. The only other books that big that I've read besides the Bible is Credence by Penelope Douglas. Yeah. Credence. That book needs a whole other video on its own. It is like the most horrifying thing. Not that it's a bad novel. It's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that it's like a tornado. Like you don't want to look at it, but like you like have to look at it. You just can't look away. It's a disaster and you cannot stop reading it. This is the best way I know how to explain it. Where is Credence? This isn't about Credence. This isn't about Credence though. This is about the ACOTAR series. The only other books I've read besides romance is One of Us is Lying, the first book, which is I guess a mystery, but it has a side plot of romance and that's why I kept reading. So I'm scared. I'm scared. I need to open it, right? Y'all know that new book smell. Y'all can't make fun of me because y'all know how good new books smell. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. I'm horrified. I am so intimidated. I don't even think I have room for this on my bookcase. We're gonna make room. That's gonna be difficult. Fun fact, Joey put together my bookcase wrong, so you can see the cork on each shelf. So don't say anything about it because I will cry. I'm already devastated, okay? Let me live. Let me live. All right, let's find space. This is the first book, A Court of Thorns and Roses. So I'm gonna keep that one out because I'm gonna start that tonight, hopefully. I have so many blue books. I think I could do like a blue book. I think I could do an entire blue shelf. Like every book I get is blue. Am I missing anything? Joey got some new manga. Is it manga or manga? Oh God. There we go. Look at that, gross. All right, that'll do for now. Let's get set up to read A Court of Thorns and Roses. Let's get set up to start A Court of Thorns and Roses. Every time I try to say this, I mess up. A Court of Thorns and Roses. A Court of Thorns and Roses. Set up to read A Court of Thorns and Roses. A Court of Thorns and Roses. Woo! It's so fresh. Okay, hey, I've lit a candle. I got a full jug of water, a snack, and of course, A Court of Thorns and Roses. I have prepared everything I need around me so I can just kind of hide for the rest of the day and see if I can get into this book. I have my bookmark just in case. Shout out mom. Oh yeah, and I changed my hair because my hair was falling out and I need it to be out of my face. And this is a whole lot cuter than the top knot on my head, so. I'm nervous! Okay, let's do it. Okay, let's go over what I know. Before even opening the book, I haven't read the blurb, I haven't read anything. The only thing I've done is looked up how to spell the main character's name. It's Feyre. She's 19. She's a huntress. That's it. That's all I know. And there's like a wolf involved. That's all I know. Let's read the blurb. That her captor is not truly a beast, but one of the lethal immortal fairies who once ruled her world. Whoa! Is it fairies? It's spelled F-A-E-R-I-E-S, not F-A-I-R-I-E-S. I'm not sure if that's different. I'm dyslexic, bear with me. She adapts to her new home, her feelings for the fairy, Tamlin. Okay, new info unlocked. The terrifying creature is Tamlin. Oh, I'm literally on the first page, but I didn't realize that it was gonna be in first person. I love first person. That's gonna be so much easier for me to read. And so to get back into a first person book is so easy for my brain to read. And it seems like this one is in a font like Times New Roman, but I will survive. I will survive. Okay, back to reading. I just hit chapter 3. And I decided I want to get into my pajamas. Hence the pause. Problem. My reading pillow is right there, and my sweet Benny boy is all cuddled up on the reading pillow. Look at him. Are you serious? I need the reading pillow, but I feel so evil. It's okay. He likes to sleep on my girl Rosalinda, so I'll just lay her down. Oh, sweet Benny. Ooh. Oh, he's right there. He didn't want to lay on Rosie. He wanted to lay on this pillow. All right. I also did change glasses. It's the same prescription, but those frames are a little bit loose, so I felt like I was pushing up my glasses every 3 seconds. First impressions, I think I'm gonna like this. I'm all nice and cozy now, so that'll add to the vibes, but it's first person, like I said, which I love. I love first person. I think this is a good book to choose when trying to go from romance to fantasy. I really like the way that the author writes. It's really interesting. I'm 2 chapters in, and I'm really interested in this, which I didn't expect. Especially because I heard that it was like the worst book of the whole series, and that a lot of people read the first one and stopped. I'm like really enjoying this. Her sisters, Elaine and Nesta, sound awful. I kind of feel bad for her dad, but I like Feyre a lot. I just want her to stand up for herself. Hopefully she does, and shoves it to her sisters because they suck. Sorry if that's harsh, but it's true. Let's continue. I go to bed now. I'll read more in the morning. Bye! Good morning. It is Wednesday, May 31st. It's a new day, and it's time to read ACOTAR. Okay, I'm gonna read. I'm gonna start chapter 4, and I will get back to you once I've made a bigger dent in the book. See you soon. Page checkpoint. We've been introduced to 3 more characters: Tamlin, Lucienne, and Alice. We've also been introduced to 2 more things. Species. We have the bog or bogue, and we have the puka. Slay. Love you. I'm really enjoying it so far, but it is taking me a minute. There's a lot more words per page and a lot more pages than I'm used to. I'm used to small little fluffy romance books, and this is like upwards of 400 pages, which is normal. Nice. Thanks, babe.
Love you.
Love you. So good. So that's your 100-page update. I'm enjoying it, but we're still learning all the characters and everything. I like Tamlin at this point. I don't have a lot of strong feelings about anybody in this scenario. I think Tamlin's okay. We're at a point where Tamlin is all right, because I've heard that it changes. But I do kind of like him. I don't want to like him, but I do like him, you know? And I am kind of shipping them, which they are supposed to be together in the first novel, I think. Like, they're the love interests. I don't know. I will check back in another 100 pages or so. See you soon, Queen. See you soon. Hey! So I'm at chapter 14, which is about 125 pages in the book, I think. I am gonna go to bed. It is late and I am tired. So we will resume in the morning. Okay, I got a little bit into chapter 14 actually because I'm a liar. Now I'm gonna go to bed. I spent all day in my room reading and editing. Like apparently the UV was 9 outside today and I didn't know because I'm still in here in the pajamas that I put on last night before I went to sleep. I made my bed just to sit on top of my bed and read all day. Nobody's surprised. But I will change into a new set of pajamas before I go to sleep tonight. We're gonna pick out a new big t-shirt and a new pair of shorts. New pajama shirt. Slay. Nice. The shorts are from Target. This shirt is my dad's. Okay, I'm going to bed. I mean it this time. I will read more tomorrow and I will update you then. Good night. It's about 7:50 a.m. My bestie boo Lexi is flying in to our local airport. So we're gonna go pick her up. And I don't drive, Joey does. So I'll be sitting in the passenger seat, reading ACOTAR. Act surprised. Fit check, my shirt, my shorts that I slept in, some fuzzy socks, and my slippers, because I'm tired. Hey friends! So, I read in the car on the way to pick up my friend from the airport earlier. We came home and I crashed for 5 hours. I slept for 5 hours. I woke up, I got some food, and here we are. It's time to read again. Time for the prescription sunglasses. Slay! I love this swimsuit. Here we are. Right now, we're in the middle of some kind of like fight. I'm in the middle of chapter 15. And I want to get to chapter 30 by the time I go to bed tonight. My goal was like 15 chapters. My goal was like 15 chapters yesterday, 15 chapters today, 15 chapters tomorrow, or 16 chapters tomorrow, technically.
But that's 15 chapters each day.
Yeah. I started highlighting some parts of this book that I liked, like that. After we were outside, I read in my bed for like 30 more minutes, and then we came out here, and now I'm reading here. I'm on page 174, and when I hit 200, I will come and talk to you about how I'm feeling. Here in my ACOTAR vlog, I'm updating pretty much every 100 pages whenever I have like thoughts about what I'm reading. But over on my Bookstagram, I'm updating every 15 or so chapters. I had an update from 1 to 15, right? Right now I'm on chapter 25, so when I get to chapter 30, then I'll do another post talking about specifically chapter 0 to 15, 15 to 30, etc. So I gotta get my thoughts together. I'm about halfway done with the book. I am on page 220, chapter 25. And I just keep loving this book more. I am really, really loving it. I've been introduced to so many more things, but I'm really comfortable in the world now. I feel like the first 100 pages was strictly just world building. For the last 50, it's just been like plot. Really, really, really like Feyre actually. And I really like Tamlin. I really like Tamlin, okay? I'm shipping them so hard. I told myself I wanted to get to chapter 30. Pocket, really? I told myself that I wasn't gonna go to sleep until I hit chapter 30, and it's 10 o'clock and I'm at chapter 25, so it seemed like I might actually be able to get it done. Earlier today I was like, that is a far cry, because it just takes me a while to read. I see a lot of booktubers that are just like, done, done. Not me. I read really slowly. Say it with me, I'm dyslexic. So I read kind of slow because I have to like basically infer what's going on. I have to guess what it's trying to say because my brain's playing tricks on me. Now I have a pretty good hold on my dyslexia, so it doesn't happen that often, but I will have to reread whole pages occasionally just because it's not happening. So it's taking me a bit, but I'm okay with that because I really like this world and I am down to stay in it for as long as it'll have me. That's my 200 page update. I will talk to you when I hit 300 pages. Bye. It is 1:30 in the morning. I got to chapter 30 like an hour ago, but I've just been scrolling on my phone and I forgot to update. I got to chapter 30 and I'm exhausted and it's time to go to sleep. I will see you in the morning. Good night. Good morning. It is Friday, June 2nd and it's almost noon. I've been up for a couple hours, but I haven't done anything except for get an interview for a bakery. I wanted a part-time job and there wasn't any available at the Barnes & Noble. And if y'all don't know, my other hobby besides reading is baking. They're like the two things that I do all the time. So I thought, hey, if I can't work at a bookstore, might as well work at a bakery. Only this much left. I'll probably finish it today. So we will see. I'm on chapter 35 and I just hit 300 pages. It is like, I cannot pull my head out of this book. I'm like, I can't get into it because it's all super spoiler-esque, so just know it's really good. Can't really update you. Besides, like, why didn't I see that before? You know what I mean? We're at a riddle. I don't know the answer to the riddle, so I don't even know the riddle, to be honest. I will talk to you once I'm finished with the book. Wow. And just like that, I have read a fantasy book. I have so much that I want to tell you. I'm gonna take a little bit and let my thoughts settle, and I will come back and I will tell you all of my thoughts once I have digested all of that. All right, let's talk about it. A Court of Thorns and Roses. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. This book. I have never had such an emotional connection to a book in my life. And they say this is like one of the worst ones of the series. So needless to say, I am completely ill-prepared to continue reading. I will, but I'm nervous. This book is my first ever 5-star read. Ever. This is a masterpiece. This is the most perfect book I've ever read in my entire life. I've never felt this way about a book ever. I felt like I was watching a movie. Colorless pages, and I felt like I was watching a film. Sarah J. Maas knew what she was doing. I'm obsessed with Feyre. I'm obsessed with Tamlin. I'm obsessed with Rhysand. Rhysand? I think it's Rhysand. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with Lucian. Wish the names were a bit easier to read, but I'm obsessed with them. The plot is incredible. The world building was incredible. Romance was incredible. It was perfect to me. I thought it was perfect. It had me blushing. It made me feel like my heart was swelling out of my chest. I had lumps in my throat. I almost cried like 4 times just because I emotionally connected with the character so much. I'm mind blown, y'all. Mind blown. My final rating for this book is 5 stars. Now, spice level, I've heard the second and third books are like more spicy, but this level had like 2 spice scenes. We'll go with a 3 out of 5. So they were good. They were good spice scenes. They were like super in detail though. So again, if you don't like spice, I still think you should read this book and just like skip it or don't. Either way, this book is really good. Trouble with this last book I read where I didn't feel like the characters were in love. I feel it here. I love this book. I love this book. Thank you so much for watching me read it. This was a roller coaster. I am trying to keep this as spoiler-free as possible. Maybe once I'm done with the whole series, I'll do like a breakdown of all the books, but for now I'm gonna try to keep it super spoiler-free. Go get this book. If you haven't read this book, go get this book. Thank you so much for watching me read it. Time to read the second book, I guess. Let me know if you guys want to see a video of me reading the rest of the ACOTAR series, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.